I have to say it, a strong, stable, national majority Conservative government. La politique est un sport d'équipe. Politics is a team sport. It's always what I've said, and it's true. For Lorene and I, there's one thing that has always been clear. We can always count on our home team, the Riding Association of Calgary Southwest. Et je veux remercier plus spécialement ma famille. I should also like to take a moment to thank my family, my mother who has held down the fort with the kids for the past 5 weeks and survived. Thank you for everything. Love you, Mom. And of course to Lorene, I don't know how you do it, by my side, holding me up day in and day out for all of these years. I can never adequately express my love. We are grateful, deeply honored, in fact, humbled by the decisive endorsement of so many Canadians. We shall be faithful to the trust that you have reposed in us. Whether or not you cast a vote for our party today, our government must and will stand on guard for all regions and friends. We shall do that faithfully. We have much to do if we are to promptly deliver what Canadians have voted for. That is why the business of government will resume tomorrow. Our first job will be to implement what we set out in our budget, our plan for jobs and growth. Our plan to create jobs and growth without raising your taxes. Friends, it is time to go home, but before we do, I will just say this. 5 years ago, we began to build a Canada that would be truly strong and free, the true north of our national anthem. That work is well begun, and it is within our grasp to make that dream come true, to become a country that is as prosperous, as united, and as strong as it can be. The best country in the world, but always striving to be more. That is the work to which we dedicate ourselves, that great endeavor to which we return tomorrow. Bonsoir, mes amis. Merci beaucoup. Good night, my friends. Thank you for everything. God bless all of you. God keep our land glorious and free.
Spring is here, my friends, and a new chapter begins. In this campaign, New Democrats promised to get Ottawa working for you and your family. Tonight's Canadians responded in record numbers all across the land. Tonight, Canadians voted to improve health care. Public health care. You voted to strengthen retirement security and to lift every senior out of poverty. You voted to help families make ends meet. You voted to grow our economy with new jobs and new opportunities. And you voted to end the same old debates and political games. We're going to work very hard as New Democrats in the House of Commons each and every day to earn the trust that Canadians have placed in us. And I want to say that I've always favored proposition over opposition. But we will oppose the government when it's off track. We're going to focus on lifting Canadians out of poverty. We're going to focus on tackling the crisis of climate change. We're going to focus on having Canada's voice be a voice for peace in the world. All of this in the context of responsible public management of our debt and making sure that the economy is managed the way it needs to be managed, with fairness as a fundamental principle. Tommy Douglas, our first leader, said, "Dream no little dreams." And I've always taken that to heart. Step by step, working together, we can build the Canada we want, a country worthy of the hopes and dreams of those young Canadians who said no to the same old cynicism, to the negativity, to the politics of usual. And they said yes to a Canada where anything is possible, where we all stick together and no one is left behind. So, my friends, it's time to roll up our sleeves and get down to work, and let's not stop until the job is done. Thank you all very much. Merci beaucoup.
Good evening, members of this great and proud party. I want to first of all offer my open-hearted congratulations to Prime Minister Stephen Harper. I want to offer my congratulations also to the new leader of the official opposition, Jack Layton. Offer to him on behalf of my party sincere congratulations to two opponents who have had the better of the night. Democracy teaches hard lessons, and we have to learn them all. We have to be big enough, open-hearted enough, courageous enough to read the lessons that the Canadian people have taught our party tonight. Leaders have to be big enough also to accept their historic responsibility for a historic defeat, and I do so. That's what leaders are there for. Defeat is a teacher. I've learned more in my life from my own personal defeats than from those victories that I have achieved. And now we have to learn the lessons of defeat. We have to be big enough, courageous enough, united enough as a party to look at ourselves in the mirror, to listen carefully to the Canadian people have said to us tonight. There was a longing for change, a yearning for change. We can be proud of the role we played in triggering that longing and desire for change. Unfortunately, we could not be the beneficiaries of that longing for change. I see some tears in the audience tonight. There should be no tears. There should be pride for what we fought for what we believed, for our faith in the great traditions of this party. I will serve as long as the party wants to make me serve or ask me to serve, and not a day longer. This party needs the continuity. This party needs the faith to continue the work that we have done. And I'm willing to serve to help us do that work of renewal, reform, and growth. I take all the responsibilities for what didn't work, but all the credit for what did goes to you. Thank you.